What's going on, Taurus? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your reading for the month of July 2024. So in this reading, Taurus, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the month. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming, and we're also going to get some advice from your angels and spirit guides for you and so much more regarding July 2024. So before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know, Taurus, that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading does resonate with you, if you want to support the channel, definitely smash that like button. Subscribe down below if you're new here for new content in the future. And as always, I appreciate you. So with that being said, I'm going to pull the energy and we'll see what wants to come through for you, Taurus, for July 2024. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Taurus. Ooh. Wait. All right. We're good. Damn. I'm doing my... Wow. 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 Taurus, this is going to be a big month for you. The overall energy is going to be great. It's going to happen very fast. I'm telling you right now, something is going to catch you by surprise in July 2024, especially like the beginning to mid-July. The middle of July, especially around July 15th, is going to make you believe in God. What? For some of you, even if you already believe in God, even if you already know the universe is conscious, there's going to be something that happens around July 15th that makes you believe in God more than you do now. Just saying that right now. It does look like a time of immense endings, though. And there's something here about you really don't have a choice but to end something. And it's almost like, you know, you might trip out a little bit emotionally, but it's almost like you need to be a little bit like mechanical, robotic, like an object needs to be removed. Like literally, I don't know what it is, but we'll see. All right, but before we get into the tarot, let's go ahead and start this reading off, Taurus, with some pre-shuffled oracle cards. And these oracle cards contain the energy that you need more of, that Spirit wants you to embody for your own highest good in July. And the first one is Lord Ganesh, Infinite Abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. And so this is an energy of infinite abundance, Taurus. There's definitely a lot of abundance coming to you in unexpected ways, particularly when you surrender something that is no longer for you. And when you have, I'm telling you, in the middle of July, many of you are going to have a moment of temporary or permanent enlightenment that is going to change your financial situation. That's going to change the way that you value yourself, because you won't be feeling like you're living on the same planet. This sounds crazy to some of you, but mark my words. Mark my words. Now, this Lord Ganesh guy is loved by taxi drivers in India because Lord Ganesh is known to just move obstacles out of the way. Okay, and this Lord Ganesh was created essentially when he was a human, and his father took him for an intruder and chopped his head off, and so he got his head replaced by an elephant head, which contains infinite abundance and superpowers. So I'm telling you right now, it's almost like there's going to be something that you're going to lose, and there could be, for some of you, people trying to attack you, for they know not what they do. And it's like anyone who tries to attack you here, Taurus, you're going to get something better replacing it. Some of you, this is going to be a timeline shift. Some of you, this is going to be so crazy to where you actually are going to die in July and you're not going to know it. You're not going to remember it, and you're going to wake up in an abundant reality and be like, what's going on? Now, as you know, I don't sugarcoat things. I don't give tacit approval. I keep it real, but I'm keeping it real with what's going to happen, so you need to keep your mind open. And, you know, a lot of people, you have no idea what I'm actually doing when I'm not on the camera, right? You don't know. But if you did know, you'd probably think I'm being all emotional, all over the place. But actually, I'm just embodying, and I don't even have to try to. My moon's in Capricorn, but I just embody the Lord Ganesh frequency of, like, there's an object in the way that needs to be removed. Everything that's going to happen to me in July, there's an object in the way that needs to be removed. So the more you try to mess with my emotions, the more you're going to tire yourself out. And that's a metaphor, and that's also a parallel for your life. There's something here where there's just an object in the way that needs to be removed. And there really is no choice at this point, because this reading is kind of giving like it's you or them. This reading, and I hate to be vulgar and I hate to be like this, Taurus, because on the one hand, there is infinite abundance, and there is the bi-unification where you're going to shift into a reality where your house isn't gone, everything is the same, but it's not the same. And there's going to be a lot of things happening in higher dimensions that other people around you in a lower vibration won't experience in the same higher dimensions that you experience it in. So you do need to be careful of your choices, and you need to be very loving. Love is always the answer, but at the end of the day, there is something going on where if you get bamboozled into someone else's stuff and you allow someone else to, because I'm sensing this, Taurus, around you. I feel like this is a family member for some of you. For some of you, this is someone close to you in love, whatever it is. It's literally you or them. You're going to shift into their crap reality, or you're going to shift them into your reality. So when I'm saying that it's you or them, it depends what vibration that you're on, and it depends what reality that you're in. But I'm telling you, it's you or them. There's an object in the way that needs to be removed. And I'm not saying to do anything crazy. I'm just saying that this is all going to happen by itself, because you can't stop destiny. Now, I can't even believe we're still on the first card. You also have Sanat Kumara, light activation. Shine your light, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. All right, so this is an energy of not being afraid to be a leader and to shine, you know, to shine as you are. Because you know what they say, abundance is, especially financial abundance, I see that coming in for you, especially towards the end of July. You're going to have more money, a pay raise, something unexpected gift coming in for you, something big financially, Taurus. And they say that the key to money is to provide value. And the best way that you can provide value, no matter what the initial reaction is to just be yourself and to shine your light. There's only one you. You know what I mean? There's no one can be exactly as you are. You are unique, and the path towards infinite abundance is to be your infinitely unique self and to shine your light. So, and I feel like this is what this is about, Taurus, where when I'm saying that it's you or them, there's people in your life that you're either going to allow, you're going to like try to be a good person, and you're going to allow your light to be dimmed. But if you do that, there's going to be a price for that, a big one for some of you. Now, it's important to remember that we don't need to have the same spiritual beliefs as everyone. We can be in relationships with friends, family, and the divine can play a character that you're dealing with, as in someone who is not spiritually minded. They're not interested in healing. They're not interested in spirituality. The divine is just playing that character as someone in your reality, and it doesn't mean that you need to, it's me or them, so I'm going to pull them into my reality. No, you just need to choose your reality, and then they will automatically shift into it. Not that they're going to actually change, but your reality is going to change, and that's what's going to change them. This is deep, but I hope you can follow me. Now, you also have Commander Ashtar. Commander Ashtar here. Call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Okay, and so this is like be the change that you wish to see in the world. And right now, this is crazy that this card is coming out, because Commander Ashtar, you know, what people don't understand is that and maybe I shouldn't say this on YouTube, but I'm just going to say it anyway, there are many extraterrestrial beings that act as like the police officers in the universe. You think that you're driving down the street and you only have to worry about like a cop car? No, there are levels to this ish. And right now in July 2024, the real police are coming to town. And that might look weirder than you ever imagined in your life. But what I'm saying is that right now, Taurus, you are going to have protection in the spiritual realms like you never even imagined. Because right now, there's a big agenda to basically destroy love, to separate humans from each other. And there's many powerful people who have been bamboozled into going along with that agenda. And, you know, it's you or them, but what you don't realize is that you are more powerful than you even know, and you don't even know yourself, and you're about to find out yourself like some superhero shit. And it's the Galactic Confederation of Light. And you think I'm tripping? We'll see, right? And you may not even experience it that way, but that's actually what is going on. And so there may be a really tough decision here that you have to make, Taurus, as well. I feel so. Why am I'm holding the deck like I'm going to start clarifying these cards. I haven't even shown you the cards here. So the number 10 is all over this reading, but let's go. Your opportunity, Taurus, for this month, for July, is the 10 of Wands. And this is to release a burden. Right now, your opportunity is to realize that you may be overworked and underpaid. And there may be a period of time where you do have to carry a burden if it truly belongs to you. You know, the 10 of Wands is about expression, it's about passion, it's about the creative, spiritual energy, right? Spirit, the fire, right? And so there's something here that is weighing you down for many of you. For many of you, I feel like it's because you're allowing someone else's reality to dominate your own, and so it feels like you have to carry their weight, right? But I feel like that's just being removed, and I feel like your opportunity is to put down these burdens, right? There could even be 10 different people around you. I'm telling you, 10 different people, Taurus, that you're carrying their load for them, and they don't even realize you're doing it, and they would laugh at you if you said that you are doing it. So the 10 of Wands is your opportunity. I feel like you do have to carry a burden, but it's got to be the burden of your own choice to be yourself, not someone else's crap. Now, your challenge is the 10 of Cups. This is your challenge, and for many of you, I feel like this is to do with a situation with people around you. It doesn't matter if it's family, friends, could even be other beings that you thought, you know, or this is your ideal reality, right? This is your wish fulfillment, your happily ever after. This is definitely changing. Your challenge is that you want your reality, and you also want to bring everyone with you. And for some of you, the answer is just going to be it's either your happy reality or it's theirs. And for a lot of you, the sad truth is that in their happy reality, you have to be miserable in order for them to be happy. And so right now, you may be like literally feeding people spiritual energy just based off your thoughts, emotions, actions, and not even know it. So for many of you, I actually see there being a problem within your family. When you stand up for yourself, I see there being a problem, especially as a result of the insane spiritual phenomena that you will experience, and physical, because it's all one thing. Your happily ever after is going to be changed. But for many of you, your challenge is that what you once thought was the best possible outcome for your life, this month, as a result of the Galactic Federation, as a result of the Outlaw, as a result of many other people, you're gonna realize that you have no idea what's coming for you in terms of the best days of your life have not even happened yet, and your vision for what the best possible case scenario for your life is also going to be changed. But not if you just allow someone else's energy to dominate you and you don't stand up for yourself, okay? And you don't be weird. Because, right, when someone calls me weird, I always laugh, because if you look at the etymology of the word weird, it means one who controls fate. So, here we go. And there's a lot of weirdos who think they're being weird, who are actually just weirdos, who think like, I'm going to dominate the whole planet and I'm going to make other people suffer because there's like, you don't know what's going on. It's all good. You're going to find out pretty soon. Now, here's your overall general energy, and it actually is really good. You have the 8 of Wands, the Judgment card, and the Queen of Wands. So I feel like there's some sort of quick triggering event. There could be some sort of communication that comes in, some sort of fast thing from the beginning to the middle of July, completely you know, there could be a conversation that you have that triggers you. For a lot of you, you could be getting downloads from spirit. There could also be traveling experiences, physical travel that opens your mind for many of you. The middle of the month, you have the Judgment card, which is divine intervention. You know, this whole reading is about divine intervention, and it's like it's Judgment Day. You're going to have to cross a threshold. You're going to have to realize what's going on here, because if you don't, it may be too late. And a lot of it has to do with your own authenticity and passion here. The Judgment card and the Queen of Wands is here. So there's going to be a lot of new fiery energy in your life. There's a lot of spiritual energy and fiery energy. For some of you here, I do get for some of you as well that there's been a project in your life that you were convinced that someone was against you, but they had to play a certain role in order to make all this big stuff happen. Now, that may not make sense. Leave it alone if it doesn't make sense. But you know, some of you Tauruses out there needed to hear that. Like, there's someone in your family who you always were convinced was like your worst enemy, that you're going to realize like they were actually like 10 steps ahead of everyone, and they're just going to like wink at you like it's all good now, and you're going to be like, okay, but that's not for most of you. By the end of the month here, Taurus, I see you really in your power. There could be a fire sign woman as a friend coming in for you, but I really feel like you're going to be in your power. You're going to be in your authenticity. You could even be getting a lot of attention, and you're not going to care what people think. The black cat indicates I don't care what other people think about me type of energy. And I really feel like there's this quick opening to your most authentic, highest timeline, probably happening in a way that you don't even realize. Okay, now, in what you don't see coming, you have the Four of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Queen of Pentacles here in what you don't see coming. So there's definitely a rite of passage that you need to go through in the beginning of July, right? Especially with this Eight of Wands here. There's something that happens very fast in your life in the beginning of July. So as you're listening to this, look around, be ready. And once again, in the middle of July, you're going to be like, what is even going on? I can't believe this. But this is all really good energy, and this is an energy of you are in alignment. You know, this is the 1111 frequency. It indicates soul family. So I feel like there's new soul family coming into your life that you're going to surrender to, that you're going to like look at from a different perspective here. And some of you, what this month is really about and what you don't see coming is you're going to realize why you had to go through everything that you went through, and your life, instead of looking like everything is random, people treat me like crap, I don't know what to do, it's going to be like this beautiful puzzle piece, like this beautiful puzzle and like a mosaic piece of art. And you're going to look back at every single thing that has ever happened to you or that you have done, and you're going to be like, it's so beautiful, I can't even handle it. So, and now, whatever happens, it's going to open up a lot of abundance for you. And I feel like a lot of you are going to be feeling yourself, you know, like in your overall general energy, you have the Queen of Wands, and what you don't see coming of the Queen of Pentacles. Your authenticity leads to your abundance here, Taurus. And I just feel like you're going to be feeling yourself, because there's some sort of cowards that are going straight to the depths of hell, energetically or physically around you. I literally mean that. And just like this in the centerpiece to your reading is beautiful. Something is going to happen that you're going to be like, I'm telling you, okay? Now here we get, you know, your advice is a little bit more intense, and it's kind of like that quote that some of you are not going to like, but it's almost like I see an object in the way that needs to be removed, and you don't really have a choice to do it. You know, you have the Ten of Swords, which is about an ending. All right, the Ten of Swords, Taurus, and your advice is that there's some sort of complete ending, a painful ending that Spirit is advising you to go forward with. And you have the Nine of Wands, which is about choosing yourself. Okay, this is about infinite abundance, Lord Ganesh, but this is someone who puts themselves first and focuses on cultivating their own skills. And it's someone who can come and go as they please. But because this is right here in your advice, it's almost like you need to end a relationship with someone who never really cared about you in the first place. You know, like I feel like there's something about it, and it could be someone that it's like you're close to them or whatever. There's something about advice about ending a situation that's always been a burden to you, but you felt like it was the right thing to do to be cordial. You felt like it was the right thing to do to let this person get away with whatever they're doing. And I feel like Spirit's saying it's time for you to end that. Now, you also have in your advice the Chariot in reverse. And there is something here about wherever you go, there you are. There is, the first thing coming through, Taurus, is that there is no other choice. If you choose to not stand up for yourself here, then what I'm telling you is that you don't have divine protection, or you have divine protection gone wrong. If you choose to not stand up for yourself, there's something about you're stuck. There's something about divine protection gone wrong. You know what I mean? Now, the other thing here with this being in your advice is like, wherever you go, there you are. Some of you are going to be feeling like this. And I'm not saying don't travel if that's what you really feel like you need to do. But there's something here about a lot of you are going to run away from a problem that's just going to follow you into wherever you go. And the underlying energetic foundation is still going to be there. So you have to stand up for yourself. You have to release a burden. And there's an object in the way that needs to be removed. And if it's not removed, then you're not divinely protected. Is that too much? Didn't think so. All right, so let's go ahead and start clarifying this reading. Let's clarify that 10 of Wands in your opportunity. Why is the 10 of Wands here in your opportunity, Taurus? 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's nothing that you can work on here. You just need to drop it. There's nothing you can work on. You've tried to put in the work. 10 of Pentacles, yeah. Lovers. And there is no other choice. It's your legacy or it's their legacy. Look, people don't want to hear it like that. People want to be like, oh, look, Austin, there's infinite abundance in the universe. And then but okay, this is what you need to tell the person that you're dealing with. You need to look them in the eye, Taurus, in July and be like, when I allow myself to be who I truly am and I start to attract abundance, that doesn't take food off your plate. Do you understand that we live in an infinite universe where no one is taking food off of each other's plate? That's the old paradigm, right? And there's just going to be someone who's like, you are taking food off my plate. And you're just going to be like, see ya. Because here's the thing, Taurus. You can't work on it anymore. The 10 of Wands upright is clarified by the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. If you try to work on it, if you try to give someone the benefit of the doubt, they're just going to wrap you around their finger, and they're going to be like, did you have to? Did you have to? Did you have to let it linger? And you're going to be like, I'm going to chop off your finger, then go to the west coast of Ireland to surf. Catch me at Sligo. I'll carry you at Sligo. Okay. Sligo. Now, you have the 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers too, and I just feel like it's your legacy or it's their legacy, and it's like you still have your legacy, but you're going to get sucked into a different legacy, and you're going to be an ant in the hippo standing on top of you. Now, let's clarify why the Judgment card is here. I feel like there's authentic things happening, relationships coming your way if you can allow it. I mean, it's going to happen anyway. This is a global thing. Wow, yeah. The Judgment card is clarified by the 4 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords here. So there's definitely something here about you keeping your cards to yourself. There's something about you're going to get information about what's going to give you stability and what is going to make you happy and increase synchronicity and as you follow your passion. There's also something here about a new offer, a new physical beginning that you're going to know what you need to do. And you have the Queen of Swords here, which is about being cold, right? This whole reading is about there's an object in the way that needs to be removed. There's an object in the way that needs to be removed. And you're going to have the realization about how to do it once stuff really starts popping off in the collective around July 15th. Because July 15th, you're going to be crapping, you know, most of you. But if you can just, hey, there's an object in the way that needs to be removed. Stay away from the Doom Pound. Let's clarify that Hanged Man. Why is the Hanged Man here for you? It's the centerpiece and what you don't see coming. Seeing something from a different perspective. Yeah, the Page of Swords. Some of you are going to be like, am I enlightened or going crazy? 4 of Swords in reverse. Six of Cups, the Sun. Yeah, you're gonna realize there's something about what you thought was stability, what you thought was peaceful. There's something about compromise. You realizing that, wait, you know, the Page of Swords is about questioning things, and the Page of Swords is questioning the Four of Swords in reverse. The Four of Swords in reverse is like some sort of rest and stability gone wrong. So I feel like some of you are like biting your tongue, and you're like, I'm just gonna go in my space now. Like, just leave me alone now. And you're calling that peace. But there's going to be light shined on your past. The Six of Cups has to do with your past, hometown, nostalgia, roots, ancestry, and there's something here about clarity. The sun is shining its light on that, and then once again, it's going to like make you realize that your life has been a beautiful puzzle, and it's all coming together right now. And like what you once thought was like a mistake that you made, not that we can't make mistakes, but it's just all going to come full circle. Let's clarify this, right? Actually, no, let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles in what you don't see coming as well, because I feel like this is a big opportunity for you. New abundance coming your way. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, well, the two cards that are like popping out is the Magician and the Death card here. The Magician and the Death card clarifying the Queen of Pentacles here. So yeah, this is all the potential that you now have because you went through a spiritual death, or you're going to be going through a metamorphosis, transformation, rebirth. Even things to do with psychology and sexuality are changing for you, for some of you, that are going to lead to abundance. Because I always say this as well, like, when I was in high school, and this is funny, like, when I was in high school and when I was in college, like, I was so conditioned, like, sexually to like do the standard things. Like, my friends were like, did you get this from this girl? And I was like, no, let me do that. And then like when I didn't even enjoy it. And like there was like so many years where I was doing things sexually to like just like think I was cool, or like this is what the thing to do is, and like I couldn't manifest anything. And as soon as I was like, I'm going to finally allow myself to do what I want to do, and like hopefully find someone who wants to do that in a consensual way, right? I started manifesting like all over the place. But if you're like, I really want to do this, but you know what? The cool thing is for me to get a blowjob, then nothing against that if that's what you want. But it's not. It's like, there's something about it. I don't even know why I'm going down that rabbit hole, but some of you needed to hear that. There's a complete, your potential's coming on board here. Let's clarify the 10 of Swords here. All right. Why is the 10 of Swords in your advice? Yo. Yo, is that what? Oh. There's an object in the way that needs to be removed. There is someone here who, they are like a vampire feeding on your lack of truth. But as soon as you are like King Arthur that rips the sword of truth from the rock, you're just going to be like this to them, and they don't want none of that. Because you're going to be like little Diaz with fucking blood in him. He don't want that dog. Okay, so with that being said, I actually am going to clarify the Chariot in reverse for you as well. Because I think, why is the Chariot in reverse in your advice? You know, this also is saying that you need to do things the right way, like spiritually. Like, you can't just like do something that really harms someone in a way that just gonna, oh, I'll feel better if I hurt them. This is saying to you that you need to establish your own autonomy. You need to stand up for yourself, but you need to be careful about the way that you do it. When I'm saying there's an object in the way that needs to be removed, and you take that the wrong way, you're not protected. Now, I might be because they killed me, but I'm not you. So let's see what, because it's either me or Mr. Fat Stomach. So let's see what. Yeah, the Chariot in reverse is clarified by the... Alright, the Chariot in reverse is clarified by the World card here in your advice. And so, you're coming to an end of a cycle here. Okay, your advice is that you're going to experience an upgrade. It's like everything is coming full circle for you. It's an upgrade. It's opulence. I do expect you to be more financially abundant by the end of July, or you're going to be on the path that leads to that. Someone around you is going to help you. There's going to be all this energy. So with that being said, Taurus, I'm going to conclude this reading. I actually think it will be a great month for you, but it's time to step up.